Classification Report, IPC. This runs counter to the principles of the Charter and international law and international humanitarian law, in light of the brutal and unchecked practices of the occupying forces, including starvation, forced displacement, and systematic killing. This is done in complete disregard of the historic and legal rights of the Palestinian people, with an aim to erase their legitimate rights. This crisis makes it imperative upon us all to take serious action and put an end to the aggression and ensure sustainable humanitarian access. Mr. President, it is time to find a just and lasting solution to the Palestinian issue. Military escalation will not achieve peace or security. The continued handling of the question of Palestine outside the frameworks of law and international legitimacy is what prolonged the violence and deepened the suffering. Here, Saudi Arabia stresses the need for the international community to shoulder its responsibilities to put an end to this tragedy and achieve sustainable peace through the two-state solution as the only path that would guarantee the security of all countries in the region. The failure of the international community to take firm action to end the Israeli aggression and violation will only cause further instability and insecurity regionally and globally. Such an action will leave grave consequences and will escalate war crimes and acts of genocide. Saudi Arabia, in cooperation with the Kingdom of Norway and the European Union, launched the International Coalition to implement the two-state solution and co-chaired, along with France, a high-level international conference for the peaceful settlement of the question of Palestine and the implementation of the two-state solution. This conference aims to provide a clear practical path towards the implementation of the two-state solution and an end to occupation and conflict. The Kingdom will continue to exert intensive efforts to establish an independent Palestinian state on the 1967 borders with East Jerusalem as its capital in accordance with international resolutions, the Arab Peace Initiative, and the two-state solution. Here, the Kingdom commends the international support given to the high-level international conference for the peaceful settlement of the question of Palestine and the implementation of the two-state solution. We welcome the United Nations General Assembly's adoption by an overwhelming majority of the New York Declaration on the peaceful settlement of the question of Palestine, the two-state solution, and the establishment of an independent Palestinian state. We welcome the growing number of countries recognizing the state of Palestine, including France, the UK, Canada, Australia, Portugal, Malta, Belgium, Luxembourg, Monaco, Andorra, and San Marino. Such recognition is an important step towards achieving the two-state solution and bolstering the path towards a just and lasting peace. We call on all states to recognize the state of Palestine and to support the implementation of the two-state solution. This will be in line with international law and will entrench peace and security in the region and the world. Saudi Arabia appreciates the Palestinian Authority's efforts to conduct important reforms. Such efforts require more support from the international community. Mr. President, we affirm our commitment to joint action based on mutual respect and the principles of international law, which boosts mutual confidence and lays the foundations for security, stability,